Let me just start off by saying yes, I agree with you. The process of investing in and making money from real estate syndications sounds way too easy. And in reality, it is. So once you're sold on the idea that investing in a syndication is the right move for you, what next? Hey there, I'm Mike Deaton with Deaton Equity Partners, and in this video, we're drilling into the nitty-gritty details, the actual process of investing in a real estate syndication. Let's go. So once you're connected with a syndicator, the first thing that happens when a new investment opportunity opens up is that a deal notification is sent out. You, as a potential passive investor, will be notified that there's an upcoming or already open acquisition for investors. That will typically include a link to an investment summary giving an overview of the opportunity, and ideally a reference to an upcoming webinar that will walk through the specifics of that investment. At that point, we start taking what's called a soft reserve or a soft commitment to gauge interest in the deal. To prepare for that moment, we recommend that you do your homework. Work on getting your ducks in a row before that deal comes out, so that once you do see a deal that you like, you're ready to jump on it. They can fill up quickly. Now, when you put in a soft reserve, you're basically just communicating, I could and I would like to invest X amount into this deal. You're simply putting your name in the hat. You're expressing your interest. You're not signing any agreements, not signing documents or wiring funds. You're simply putting yourself in a good position. Now, after you put in your soft reserve, what that does do is it buys you time to go back and take a deeper look at the investment summary, other information that's come out, and help you decide if you do actually want to invest in this specific deal or not. Then we, as deal sponsors, we review all the soft reserves based on a first come, first served basis. And we notify investors if they have a spot in the deal. And at that point, it's still up to you to decide whether you want to confirm your spot or pass. Other than a time window to make a decision, you should feel absolutely no pressure at all to join a deal. And once you do confirm your spot in a deal, the next step, paperwork, the legal documents. I know, awesome, right? This is everybody's favorite part. But seriously, it is a very necessary and important step. Often these documents will be referred to as the PPM or the Private Placement Memorandum. This is typically a long document with a lot of legal language in it. Legal professionals got to flex their legal muscle somewhere, right? Validate all those tuition dollars. So you'll have the PPM, an operating agreement that defines the structure and way of operating that the LLC or the entity running the investment, and the subscription agreement that covers the fine print of how this deal will work, which is your role as the investor, the general partner's roles, what the basic business plan is, and a few more details. When you get that PPM, you're definitely going to want to read it carefully and make sure that you understand it. You'll want to get all of your questions answered. If you need help, ask. Ask your sponsor, ask an attorney, someone qualified to make sure that you understand what you're signing up for. These documents can be nuanced, and those nuances, well, they can make big differences to you and your returns. After signing the PPM, the last essential thing to do is to send in your funds. The most common way this is done is to wire your funds directly into the business entity's account, although other arrangements can be made. Once you've signed your documents and submitted your funds, you're all done. Your active participation in this deal, it's done. You're not required to do anything else. You've solidified your spot in the deal, and you're now a partner in this investment. The next milestone, well, that's to close on the property and then manage the investment. But that's the responsibility of the general partners. You can expect regular communications, financial statements, and the best part, distribution payouts. And that's it. It's not a complicated process, but it's definitely one that can move quickly, which is why it pays to be prepared. I'd love to hear from you. If you've invested in a syndication, what was your experience? Did you learn any lessons that you'd care to share? And if you haven't invested in a syndication, is there anything in particular holding you back? Shoot us your comments below. And if you're interested in exploring more, in the description below, we've put a link. You can join our Passive Income Investors group. It's totally free, and you can learn more about real estate and syndications and how they can help you achieve financial freedom. I'm telling you, the life you've always wanted is possible. And last but not least, help others find this video by giving it a thumbs up below. Want to hear more about syndications and a life of cash flow and flexibility? Well, make sure you subscribe to our channel and feel free to share this with a friend. Again, I'm Mike with Deaton Equity Partners. Thank you so much for taking time to invest in you and your family's future. I'll see you next time.